There's something inside Pluto that should not exist. Not theoretically, not scientifically. It literally should not be there. And yet, it is. In 2015, a spacecraft traveled nearly 5 billion kilometers through complete darkness for one purpose: to see Pluto up close. That mission, New Horizons, gave us our first real look at the edge of our solar system. What it found wasn't just surprising, it was impossible. Pluto is not dead, it's active. To understand why this matters, you need to understand Pluto. Pluto is one of the coldest places we've ever observed. It sits nearly 6 billion kilometers from the Sun. At that distance, sunlight is barely more than a faint glow. Temperatures drop below minus 220 degrees Celsius, cold enough to freeze gases solid. Nitrogen becomes ice. Methane becomes ice. Everything should be locked in place, still unchanging, dead. But Pluto isn't. When the images came back, scientists expected an ancient surface covered in craters, unchanged for billions of years. That's what dead worlds look like. But Pluto didn't look ancient. It looked young, shockingly young. And that creates a problem, because something must be reshaping it. Then came the discovery that changed everything. Pluto's surface is moving. Ice flows, not like rock, not like frozen ground, but like liquid, like lava. Vast plains of frozen nitrogen, slowly shifting, glaciers creeping across the surface, filling craters, erasing history, rebuilding the planet from scratch. That should be impossible. Then something even more disturbing appeared. Cracks, massive fractures, stretching across Pluto's surface for hundreds of kilometers, deep enough to reveal something beneath. And those cracks are growing. Pluto is expanding, breaking itself apart from the inside. And that only happens when something underneath is pushing outward, which leads to one conclusion. A conclusion that shouldn't make sense. Pluto may have an ocean, a liquid ocean, hidden beneath ice on one of the coldest worlds in the solar system. Let that sink in. The only way this is possible is internal heat, not from the sun, but from within. Deep inside Pluto, radioactive elements decay, releasing small amounts of heat. Not enough to warm the surface, but just enough to keep something alive beneath it. But here's the problem. That shouldn't be enough. Pluto is too small, too cold, too far away. It should be frozen solid, but it isn't. Instead, Pluto is still active, still evolving, still changing, which means we're missing something. And Pluto isn't alone. Beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt, a vast region filled with icy worlds. If Pluto has an ocean, how many others do too? Hundreds? Thousands? Entire worlds, frozen on the outside, but alive within. Worlds we ignored because we thought they were dead. For decades, we believed something simple. Closer to the sun means active. Farther away means frozen. Pluto destroys that idea, because Pluto is active, without sunlight, without external heat, without explanation, which means our understanding is incomplete, maybe even wrong. Because if a frozen world at the edge of the solar system can hold liquid water, can reshape itself, can break apart from within, but this creates a bigger problem. Because if Pluto has an ocean, then everything we thought we understood about planets is wrong. For decades, scientists believed something simple. Small worlds cool down fast. They lose their heat. They become dead. Pluto should have been one of those worlds. Frozen, inactive, finished. But it isn't, which means something is keeping it alive. And we don't fully understand what that is. And Pluto isn't alone. Far beyond Neptune, there's a region of space called the Kuiper Belt, a vast field of icy worlds, stretching billions of kilometers. Pluto is just one of them. There are hundreds, maybe thousands, of similar objects out there. Some nearly the same size, some even larger. All of them frozen, dark, distant. At least, that's what we thought. But if Pluto has an ocean, how many others do too? And that raises another question. If there's liquid water beneath Pluto's surface, what else could be there? Deep beneath kilometers of ice, in total darkness, there could be an entire hidden environment, silent, isolated, untouched for billions of years. No sunlight, no atmosphere, just pressure, heat, and movement. We don't know what exists down there, but we know this. It's not empty. For a long time, Pluto was considered irrelevant, a frozen rock at the edge of the solar system. Some scientists even questioned whether it should be called a planet at all. But now, that idea feels outdated, because Pluto isn't just active, it's rewriting the rules. Everything we thought we knew about it was incomplete, maybe even wrong. There are only two possibilities. Either Pluto is an exception, a rare anomaly in the universe, or we've misunderstood something much bigger. Because if a frozen world, this far from the sun, can stay active, can hold liquid water, can evolve over time, then maybe this isn't unusual at all. Then the universe is not what we thought. Pluto was supposed to be the end, the cold, silent boundary. But instead, it's a warning that even in the coldest places, something impossible can still be alive. And if Pluto can do this, then we don't understand the universe, not even close.